Okay, so getting back to it now.
Yes.
I'm going to dictate a little bit of events. Immediately after Kringle hits the ground, the dead man switch goes off, but fails because of Mouse's plot twist. Tim's character translocates down to Kringle, checks that he's dead, but he's not quite dead. His dying words are, "You may have killed me, but you still do not know where the presents are, and Christmas is ruined."
And then he dies.
And then he passes out and dies.
Damn it, I want to
death.
interrogate the bastard. Oh well.
So
Okay.
now it's kind of up to you guys to RP a little bit. The B team has showed up and is now like with the group.
Okay, so I
Okay.
start searching
What
the body
pathway?
for anything
What
that can
path
help.
did we take?
You took, and I will draw the line on the map. You guys came. Oops, sorry, backtrack. Ding ding.
Okay.
Let me just redo it.
Oh well, it was there for a second, and then it was gone.
There you go. That's the path that you guys took.
Okay, so we don't see Casimir yet. All right.
No,
So
no. Until
okay.
until you're told, like, well, you notice that they're not there. You guys all kind of group up around Kringle's body, and
all right.
well,
So
everybody but Mouse, everybody but Harry, groups up around Kringle's body. Harry went
I'm already
out of the town to guide the dancing bumble out.
I already start searching the body by the time they get there.
You find that he has the most technologically advanced thing you have ever seen. Well, in a long. You don't understand it. You think it's magic. He has a
Yeah.
hyper sack.
hyper sack.
Exactly. His hyper sack allows him to like it's his sack that allows him to fit a lot more than just like what it should be able to hold.
Like Jimmy Neutron's hyperspace cube.
It's the hyperspace.
Yep.
It's the same technology as you guys use to store all your shit, but in actual format that isn't bullshit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
Anything else other than that?
I mean, so you search inside of it, but it broke. You open it up, but it broke during the impact, so it just looked like a bunch of wires and junk that doesn't make sense. You get the tower shield, the SMG. You find the remote that was on his person, his rocket boots. Unless you're asking for something particular, I think that's it. Like his fireproof suit. It's dry clean only. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Like his fireproof suit is dry clean only. I heard that part.
Okay, cool. Well, everybody's very quiet.
Yeah.
We're all listening to you.
Okay.
We're being listeners.
Tim, were you searching for anything in particular?
Damn, you're allowed to talk again.
Is my arrow there that I shot at the tower shield? Sorry, I thought I was talking.
No. That one shattered.
Okay.
That one is non-retrievable.
I -1 arrow. Wow, that's the first arrow I've lost this entire game. Okay. And 2, is there like, I don't know, a piece of paper that says, "Ha, I hid everything here."
No.
You'll never guess where I hid them. It's on this piece of paper in my pocket.
Bad villain is good bad villain.
I thought I would try.
He
So,
doesn't have
everyone-
a like X marks the spot map that dictates exactly where he buried the treasure.
So everyone gathers up and it's like, he's dead. And, you know.
And or dying. You're not quite sure.
Okay,
You
so
said he was
everyone-
dead!
I know
Everyone-
what
He was
I said.
dead.
Everyone,
what I
okay,
said.
no, Tim, okay, this is why I wanted to say something, alright?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone gathers up, and we're trying to figure this out. Frederick asks, where's Casimir and Claire?
I look at him and it's like, they both died honorably trying to stop the Bumble. I am sorry. We shall bury them. We shall bury them and honor their memories. And I go back to searching the belongings of the
Okay, no, you don't get a chance.
Kringle.
That's the thing. You don't get a chance. immediate response from Frederick is that Kringle?
Yes, this is Kringle.
Okay, Cody, how much is it gonna take for me? What is Kringle laying on snow?
Yes.
Cool. Remember what we talked about earlier?
Yes. I'm just gonna
Okay.
even give it to you. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
make you roll for it.
All right. So in a fit of rage,
Just describe what you do.
yeah, in a fit of rage that is completely uncharacteristic of Frederick, he literally like forms an icicle crystal that's decent size underneath the snow. But I don't
Find it again.
remember what it was. Yeah, it was Macedonian.
Wow.
I'm pulling this up.
Because funny. Google Translate. Okay, Macedonian. Yep, it even has it. All right. And there we are. Alrighty. So he forms this giant like icicle thing underneath the snow.
Ice
And
spike.
ice spike. Yes, it can't be an icicle if it's not hanging from anything. You're correct. Ice spike, and then like Frederick in this like really guttural way goes "Ah!" and pushes the ice spike up through and impales Kringle right straight through while shouting Sriken Rodenden. He was my
That's
best
amazing.
friend.
Wait, did you find Casimir dead yet?
No, but
No,
I
I
was told he
just
was
told
dead.
him.
Oh, okay. I
was told he was dead, and so I like scream that phrase, and then I say he was my best friend. And now Kringle is definitely dead.
My character at this point puts puts his hands on the snowman's shoulders like, he probably died with honor, lad. You did him proud.
Frederick's silent right now. He's still kind of he needs time to deal with this.
Okay, so my character, seeing how that just happened, stands up, and I'm like, Dracula, keep an eye on, keep an eye on Frederick the Steeman, Extender the Fox Spirit, throws him the sack. That's full of wires. No clue what it. That's full of wires. No clue what it does. I look at Wen, and I'm like, Wen, could you help me over back by the clock tower? And I walk away.
Sure. And I follow him to the clock tower, I guess.
Okay. You guys go to the clock tower.
Alright. Tim, what are we doing at the clock tower?
The rubble of the clock tower.
We are dislodging Casimir from the rubble and giving him a proper burial, because last thing we need is Frederick seeing Casimir's dead body. Am I right?
I mean, I can see it. You've already told me he's dead. That's not gonna make me go berserk. Like the whole thing with me impaling Kringle was just like revenge kill.
Oh, I know that, but you know.
I mean, it's not gonna make me freak out any more than it already has. This was Frederick's big reaction to, my best friend's dead.
Still, trying to be sensitive here for once.
I know you're trying to be sensitive, but it's almost like you're shielding like Frederick from being able to see his dead friend, and that might actually cause more problems.
Okay, sorry.
I'm just saying.
Would you like to come and see your dead friend?
Probably. If you make a motion towards like saying anything about burying Casimir or anything like that, then Frederick will insist on going.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just say something like that. I'll say something like that to when
So, rewind.
right.
Yes.
Okay, rewind.
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 And I'm like,
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
when?
whoop, whoop,
Yes.
whoop.
When come help me. We
What?
Tim.
I- what?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Ah.
It's okay.
I don't
Alright,
know
man.
why, but this thing's half registering. Okay, I'm like, when the fox spirit come help me. We have some honorable burials to start, and I walk away towards the clock tower.
I'm coming along.
I look back at him like, are you sure?
Yes.
And after
Okay.
walking,
Question: have I gotten back by now?
By the time that they actually begin to bury the bodies, yes. Where do you guys go to bury the bodies?
Tim, that's your call. You were the one that was gonna bury them.
I don't know. Does town have like a graveyard or something?
Actually,
Should we just like bury them right there in the middle of the town square? I don't know.
No.
I know not that
No,
one.
we should not bury them in the middle of town square.
I know that much.
Alright, good.
Cody, is there a
Yeah.
graveyard somewhere on this map?
No graveyard in the town. If you ask around, you find that there is a graveyard out a good ways that they usually bury their dead.
Fair enough. Let's
They'll
go
be
there.
collecting the dead the next day, but you guys are welcome to go ahead and like bury
Oh,
your
shoot.
friends.
Kyle was
day, like-
online for all of like a second, and I tried messaging him, and now he's offline again.
That's okay. Stamps was already online, and I denied him entry.
Really?
Yes. I don't want them to have the ending ruined.
You guys
Yeah.
What we do every Tuesday.
So they'll have to listen to the video.
Try to take over the world.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry, my
So
sister
you guys
asked me
go.
what we were
So you
doing.
guys eventually carried the. Harry, you get back when they're like picking up the bodies.
I can say a few words.
my character exclaims, "Well, I never thought I'd see this happen again."
Again?
Actually,
Oh, yeah.
go
cool.
ahead, Matt. Go ahead.
Well, I came from a much sunnier place before this, filled of sand and palm trees and sunshine. A very familiar town. You remember that nuclear reactor comment I made?
Yeah.
What?
What?
When we
We're
first
burying people, man. What are you talking about?
This is not the time.
Oh, never mind. I'll tell you the story later.
Yeah. We're like burying people. This is somber time. This is our
Yes,
sad
yes,
hour.
it is.
You're
One
like that
thing,
guy at the funeral who tells jokes.
Hmm.
Go ahead, Mouse.
one thing that Harry does is he like takes all the things off of Kringle and starts carrying his body to the graveyard as well.
Okay.
You can do that. You're gonna
You
need
do
to
remove him from the
Do
impalement.
you
You
remove
have to
him
remove
from the ice spike?
He's a big, heavy man, and it takes quite a bit of effort.
Yes, I do. In fact, I asked Drather for help.
All
Does
right,
Drather give help?
I give help.
Okay.
Frederick has no problem with this. He's dead now, so like
He did.
you can go. You can do what you want with him. Frederick just wanted to make sure he was dead.
So fast
Like-
forwarding.
Yeah.
To the graveyard.
Fast forwarding.
graveyard.
Okay, one thing I'd like to say.
Okay.
Being, a religious official, I'm sure I've done burials before.
Absolutely.
I look at the graveyard, I find the area that's the poor section, like where the not so fancy people are, find an empty spot there to put Kringle.
Yes.
I'm not gonna be super picky about this, so sure.
I say
This is a thing that exists. I will back this up. Sorry.
I say a few words about how he was a wayward soul and may God have mercy, and close it up, done, very quick. Then I go and join the others, and of course help them find the better end of the graveyard to put our good friends in.
Okay. And you guys go and do that. You have dug the holes and you have put the bodies in, and it is now time to say words and fill in the holes.
Okay.
Cody, so you know, going back to Kringle's grave, I say a few words. I say a few words as well, and then I'll have like a little stick with something carved in it, and I put that on the grave.
Okay. What words do you say?
That he lived. That he lived as a warrior. He died as a warrior. He lived as a warrior. He died as a warrior. And lives as warrior, dies as warrior, and he may be a wayward soul now, but hopefully he finds his way into the light.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
He haunts you for the rest of the campaign.
Son of a
Just
bitch!
kidding. I'm kidding. Ha, ha, ha,
Tim has the
motherfucker.
worst luck.
Oop.
Good God. Like him and
Two
Bowser
ghosts?
team up. Ghost buddies!
So,
Then it just rolls over into Halloween campaign.
you guys are now burying Casimir and Claire.
Okay.
And then
So, and then what?
good job, you guys
it-
killed Kringle.
Yeah, well, we don't. I want to say
We
words
beat the quest.
at the.
Then why are we still playing?
Well, because we need to save. We still haven't technically saved Christmas. We need to find the presents.
Bam, there it is, waiting on it. I think you guys have like 3 days left.
Yeah, I mean, we'll find it. I want to get the burial part done. There's like stuff I want to say. Then we can go and RP the fact that we comb through the entire town. I mean, I have an idea of how to find them. It's gonna take days of me concentrating, but it's totally possible.
I mean, we could ask the people who live here, hey, did you see Kringle go anywhere with a big bag of stuff?
So Wen goes up to like some people, hey, you see Kringle go anywhere with some big bag of stuff? And the answer is, you mean his sack of terrors?
That's so clever of them. Sure. Do you know where he left it?
We have it.
He has it with him all the time.
They're talking about his hyper sack,
Yeah.
Josie.
Well,
They,
When-
didn't see him hide the presents. He's too
Well, what
too
if-
sneaky for that.
well, I was
When-
just double checking because they might know.
I mean, you're right. Good job. What were you gonna say, Tim? I'm sorry.
I was telling her that we have it, and I threw it to Alexander, saying, "Here, it's full of wires. Figure something out."
Alexander?
Alexander?
Sander.
Did we get like a new?
No.
Introducing a new character, Alexander. It's the ghost that haunts Tim.
Shut up! It's late. I'm tired.
Most
Yeah,
honorable
okay.
haunting spirit.
Most honorable hunting spirit. Oh,
It's Eric's character. I threw it
Okay.
at him.
okay. All right.
It
Cool.
flops in his face like an empty pillowcase.
I told him it was full of
Technically, it would
wires.
have. Technically, it would have because I didn't know he was gonna throw it at me.
Yep,
Yeah.
it flops in your face like an empty pillow sack.
I looked at it on the ground like, what does he want me to do with this? What does she want me to do with this?
I shrug. It's full of wires. I don't know.
I think she wants you to fix it, lad.
I can see what I can do if I know how the thing works.
Yeah, join the club.
Anyway, so burying friends.
Okay, so we're gonna fast forward. RP aside, what do you guys decide to do from here?
We're going to. So Josie already asked some of the people in town if they saw where he went. Here's a question. There's lots of snow around, right?
Lots and lots of snow.
Okay, that means that it could be covering things up, right?
Also, by the end of the night, by nightfall, your snowstorm has ceased.
Yeah, I figured. But thank you for telling me.
But yeah, there's a lot of snow.
Okay, so that could possibly cover up an entrance to somewhere or something like that, right?
It could happen.
Okay. In attempts to find secret passageways and things, Frederick is going to systematically like clear patches of snow from the ground to try and like figure out.
So Frederick plays Minesweeper for 3 days.
Yeah, Frederick plays Minesweeper.
Is that what you do? You play Minesweeper for 3 days to
I
try
mean,
and
okay,
find like a hidden
if
tunnel?
if after a day I don't find anything, like
Okay.
what else? What is everyone else doing? Because I don't want to
That's what I
spend
want to know.
all
That
three.
was my next
Yeah,
question. So
yeah. I
Frederick
don't
is
want to
going to
spend
spend
all
at
3
maximum
days.
a single day, a whole day trying to find a secret passageway covered by snow. What will
Yes.
other people be doing during that time?
Yes. Thank you.
I will attempt to try to understand how this bag works and attempt to fix it.
I'm gonna start kicking in doors and searching houses.
Okay.
What? All right. Sure.
Matt, you could
Dan,
help.
Okay.
we're doing this. This isn't like a quick fix a nuclear reactor thing. This is much more complicated than that.
2 for my first one.
Works off of Christmas magic.
It works off of Christmas magic.
While he's doing that, may I speak?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mouse.
Okay, I will go around talking to people with my incredible appeal persuade, and I will like do noir style, what did you see, what happened, and like track down what happened when, and write down everyone's testimony and whatnot, and try to figure it out from that.
Okay, give me appeal persuade for that. And Eric,
That
you
is
rolled how many successes total? 1, 2,
2 in the first.
3, 4.
And that 6 was exploding. I spent 1 point to turn 1 to a 6, and I have 4 left, so I can turn that 2 to a success as well. So that's 5.
Okay, so you get a total of 5. And your engineering is what, 5?
Yeah, my engineering's 5.
Okay, so that's 25. Okay. Mouse, you get 1,
2.
2. Okay. Mouse, every single person. So you spend an entire day. Every single person that you ask, first comes across as I don't have time for this. I need to find my family or something like that. But then you just one question, please, and they all answer you with they don't know. As far as they know, he just showed up and started blowing stuff up, and he had this giant beast with him that you took out of town.
Okay.
Eric, you are finding that it is like bits are broken, but the bits that are broken are incredibly complex and made out of materials that are very rare, and and in most cases you don't know like what this alloy is. So it's going to take you a long time to fix the sack.
All right.
It'll take you several days to fix the sack at that rate.
All right.
And that was your whole those 2 rolls represent an entire day.
All right.
Bowser just popped back on.
Okay.
And Mouse, your roll represented your entire day of basking around as well.
Okay. Another question. Did I get which direction he came into town from?
South. He came in from the south, which was the direction that you guys came in from.
Okay.
Mike, give me tenacity only.
Okay. Boom. That was shit.
1 success.
2. Shouldn't I be able to get 2? Shouldn't I be able to get 2?
How?
How?
Yeah,
Tenacity
how?
only.
Tenacity only. So you 4, a 2, a 1, and a 2. So you put 2 points in the 4, and now you have 3 left.
Okay, I can't math. Sorry.
Okay. You get 1 at most.
Aw.
You are finding that it is hard to concentrate while with the coping, while coping with the loss of Casimir.
Okay. If I
So
would have
you're
spent
moving snow, but you're making progress, but you're not making nearly as much progress as you would with a clear head.
Okay. All right. Well, that's story reasons, so I'll roll with that. I was gonna ask if I could spend fortune to make it better.
You can. No, you can spend fortune if you want.
Is that? Am I gonna
Will it
get any
help?
leads?
Probably not.
All right.
What
Well, I
is
mean,
Wen
it's end of
doing?
it is end of session though. I'll spend the fortune.
Okay,
I'll spend a fortune.
a fortune bumps you up to 2. You're moving more snow, but I mean it's the same problem. You're not able to concentrate as much because of your loss of from the loss of
All right.
Casimir.
It was worth a try. Okay, go ahead, Josie.
But you've covered more ground.
That's
Wen,
good.
what is Wen doing?
So what am I doing?
What are you
What
doing
are you doing?
for the first day?
I don't know.
I mean, there are people asking for help rebuilding the town. They're like, please help me find my family.
I have a suggestion.
Is
Mouse
anyone
has a suggestion.
cold? Can I make fire? What's your suggestion?
You can go
Mouse?
around lighting trash bins of junk on fire and keep giving a place for people who are no homeless
That-
warm.
That sounds great. Like burning things on fire.
But Mouse has a suggestion.
Yeah, at the moment, we have Kringle defeated and we just need to find the presents, which means there's no danger. And there's a bunch of elves, like, way back in, I think it's Twilight Valley, that, like, need to get those presents. So certainly there's workforce who can help us search. If we, like, sent someone back to report, they could probably help us.
Keep in mind that with the snowmobile, that was a 3-day drive. That was like 3 days, wasn't it, to get here?
Just about.
Yeah.
So by the time they get there, it's
You'd
gonna be
have to
too
go
late.
back up the mountain and all the way back down to Twilight Valley.
Damn. Well then.
Speaking of which, how are we gonna save Christmas if it takes that long to get back to the elves? Is there like a sleigh here that we can use, and reindeer and things?
Also, you guys failing right now is a very large possibility.
Okay.
Out of game meta knowledge, you guys are like really close to the fail point.
Well, I
Like
mean,
you beat Kringle, you beat Kringle and you got like so far, but if you can't locate the presents within like the next 2 days, you won't be able to get them back to Twilight Valley.
oh my god. Well, I
Like
don't know.
that's the realistic. That unless you guys can get creative with it, then like that's the realistic
I don't.
outcome.
I don't want Christmas to be ruined. We came so far.
Kringle has
Damn
had
it.
his victory.
He will
Well,
win
at this point,
then.
like, Christmas might just be late.
Yeah, but then
mean-
it's ruined. It doesn't come on the 25th, then that's it, man. That's how all
So
holiday
Josie
movies and
lights
specials
hobo
go.
trash can fires to keep the citizens,
Yeah,
the homeless
that sounds
citizens warm.
great.
What does Bronze Heart do? And Dragon Lily. What does Bronze Heart and Dragon Lily do? I imagine Dragon Lily is asking the spirits where Kringle hid his presence.
That I'm trying to say onto Kringle's spirit.
And
that
all you
and actual
receive is Bowser's
axing
ghost sticking
people.
with you.
See, this is the part where I would like to ask Bowser, like, why he couldn't have saved his ghost fortune for now and be like, yo, the presents are here. Decries the ghost fortune.
You can
Press
ask
Bowser.
him next time you see him.
Yeah, I know. It's just, whatever.
Anyway,
I-
Matt, what are you doing?
I guess I might as well just help Xander. I don't got much other stuff to do.
Okay, I'll give Xander an overall 1 additional success to his roll, and you guys don't find out much more than that. So it's like this is the most advanced thing that you've ever seen. That nuclear facility with chump change compared to this.
Okay, so I'm gonna, ask people, convey with the spirits, start whittling like little wooden dolls, because, why not?
You're
No.
asking the people of Whoville to whittle dolls.
No, I'm. Ah.
You try it like once. Like you go up to one person, we can still save Christmas. We just have to whittle dolls. We need to whittle 1 million dolls.
I wasn't
And they're
going
like,
that.
you're a
I
crazy
wasn't-
person.
I wasn't going that way.
In 2 days. Everybody gets ice for Christmas. There, we saved it. Just send packages of ice.
It melts under the tree.
Yay, water!
Frederick thinks he saved everything, but everybody just has water damage now.
Everybody just gets water. Doggy presents.
Doggy,
Yay,
doggy
Christmas!
wrapping Christmas.
Okay, Cody, that's not.
That's not what you do.
Give
What
me
do
a
you do?
moment.
Okay. What? So we're just waiting on Dragon Lily.
Yeah, we're waiting on Dragon Lily. Does anyone else have any other ideas for
Like,
day
what do you
2?
guys end up doing on day 2 then? Like, let's just skip forward. What do you guys end up doing on day 2? This is your deadline. If you can't find it by now.
I get everyone into a powwow.
Okay, powwow time.
Group powwow.
Wow.
Alright, so I've been talking around the town. Apparently, Kringle came in from the south, didn't have anything extra with him, just walked in with the monster. So the only possibilities are that super highly technical sack thing has all the presents in it, or he hid it on his way here. So I suggest
Good deduction, Mouse.
Hello, logic.
Yay! That is Frederick's response.
Because I really want to hear Mouse in a Jewish voice just go, I regret to inform you that I have failed to save Christmas. And the
Please
Jewish
no.
Anti-Defamation League is pissed.
So,
That's funny.
I continue.
Kidding.
All
Please
right.
continue.
So, my thoughts are we should continue heading back to Twilight Valley, waking on that sack, and looking while we drive. Because right now, those are the only places the presents could really be.
Okay.
Okay. That's still gonna take time. We don't have the time.
Harry? No. Yeah. How do we get back? I mean, we had an ice sleigh and the.
You still have the ice sleigh and you still have the snowmobile.
I mean,
you just kind of left it out of the
Who's
city
driving
limits.
the snowmobile?
Oh, that's right. Casimir was driving.
Casimir is dead. Your driver is
Casimir
dead.
is dead. Yeah, our driver's dead. Who
It's
else
like,
can
what would
drive
we
a
do without
snowmobile?
Strelick?
Yeah.
Damn
I
it, we
mean,
do need Strelick.
I don't. So Frederick doesn't have any in drive, so he'll damn well try. But
I have
probably-
2 in drive.
guess what, sir?
Wait, and you're a big person, aren't you?
What?
Your character, he's oversized, right? Or is he just normal size?
I'm moderate. I'm really tall.
What's your height? How tall are you?
6 foot.
Yeah, you're a big person.
Yeah, so he could probably reach the controls. I mean, it'd be they'd be a little ways away because it's a polar bear-sized snowmobile, but he could do it.
Okay, so
I
driver.
would say he could drive.
Okay, guess I'm driving.
What's the plot tweaks too, right?
What?
I'm trying to think if I can does anyone else have any fortune?
I burned all mine saving the Bumble.
I know you did, Mouse. Thank you.
The question being, was it the right choice?
To save a Bumble.
I mean, nature is beautiful, and we should respect it. So there.
Would the Bumble get us over the mountain fast?
Holy shit! Yeah.
You would have to go locate the Bumble.
Mouse, we're just with the Bumble.
In the
Mouse.
forest.
Locate Bumble.
I just want to let all of you know that Chris guessed where the presents are, and he just left the room.
Because he figured it out.
He asked me. Yep, he
No.
figured it out.
Son of a bitch, Chris.
The nuclear power plant?
Does anyone have
And he
Chris's
just
number?
kind of left the room. I'm the only one in the room right now.
My God, I swear to God, if they're in the power plant.
Where would they be
I
there?
mean-
In a cooling tower?
Well, I mean, we really have 2 options because there's no other marked territories
But I mean,
on our
please
map.
continue where you were doing. What you're.
But I mean,
continue.
but
Oh
But
god.
the power plant was just a today thing. I doubt that he'd hide them there.
They're in the bumble's stomach.
He did go to the power plant to smash things up, so there's the possibility for it.
Oh god, no.
Either
Please
way.
don't tell me they're in the Bumble.
They could have been in the clock tower.
But it blew up. We saw rubble, so I mean, I would think we would have.
The clock
think we-
tower is not currently being cleaned up yet, though. I mean, like, there's a bit of an effort going
Too
on
many
to clean up the whole town, but they're like,
places.
that's the worst of it, so.
Too
Yeah.
many places.
I got an idea.
Too
Damn
many
it.
cooks. Yes?
I
Okay.
got an idea. There's some science folks over at the nuclear reactor, right?
Yeah.
Well, we can
Yeah.
ask them if they've ever seen anything like this fancy tech bag. It might help a little bit.
Okay.
You
I'm in
just-
such a high stress mode right now. We need
Michael,
to
in the
save
plane?
Christmas.
You have no idea how much saving Christmas means to Michael. Michael's
to
gonna, like,
Frederick.
Lock himself in his room for the next 2 days if he can't save Christmas.
That's what I like. The past 2 days have just been. Oh my god! Screw you, Chris.
Okay, so what are we doing? Because Dragon Lily's
We're-
perfectly content with with either searching buildings, seancing spirits, or carving little wooden dolls.
I have an idea. So you never said what you were doing during day one, right?
No,
Tim.
I got interrupted by my brother singing American Pie and you guys talking.
Okay. Well, here's a suggestion. Everyone was searching everywhere around the town. You could search one of the places we haven't searched yet on day one. For
Like
example,
the
the nuclear facility. Yes.
Sure, I'll go bumble around the nuclear facility. Surely nothing
Okay.
wrong could happen.
Okay, cool. So
I
what
don't like where
happens
this
there?
is going.
This magic power plant.
Yes, this magic power plant.
Okay, so Dragon Lily goes to the magic power plant. She asks some scientists
Let
about the
Tim do
magic.
it.
All right, I know.
So I walk.
Dragon Lily goes to the magic power plant.
Yes. So
New child story.
Shut up. So I walk in, and do I find anyone immediately?
There's a handful of scientists and WHO engineers trying to fix the place up so that way they can restore power back to the town.
Okay, I go up to one. Sorry, hiccups again. And I'm like, you, did you see any Did Kringle leave any presents here? You.
Me?
You.
Me.
Pulls out knife.
There's like 2 of them, like just going back and forth every time you say you. Like, me? No. You. Me? You. Me?
Pulls out knife. You on the left.
The one on the left runs when you pull out a knife and point it
Oh
out.
my god, Tim.
Okay, puts away. Okay, puts away knife.
Ah.
Puts away knife and points to the one who's left.
The other one puts his hand up in the air, like, don't kill me.
I'm not going to kill you. Did Kringle leave any presents here when he smashed up your magical power building?
No.
Would you mind if I looked around for some presents?
Don't go into the rooms with the symbol, and then he points to the radioactive symbol. That's
Fair
on one of the
enough.
walls.
Fair enough. I shall avoid rooms with that mystic room. Thank you. Bows.
Thank you.
And starts walking
Thank you, Tim.
through.
Like you bow, and he like and tries to like mimic your bow.
And I start looking around, avoiding the rooms with that mystic rune.
Okay, you spend your whole day searching.
Sure.
You find nothing.
All right,
Okay.
well, that takes care of that, but we didn't lose a day for it. Happy joy.
Well, what about the rooms with the nuclear symbol, though? Because think about
Yeah, Tim, you want to check those rooms?
it. He's trying to blow up the
He was
facility.
told
Tim's
told
character
not
dies
to.
and doesn't return.
Yeah, he was told not to. I'm not gonna
Since
force
when does
Tim's
Dragon
character to
really
do that.
listen to us?
I'm not
No.
gonna force Tim's character to do that. That's not right.
You can't force Tim's character to do that. You can force Tim to make his character do that, but you have no control over Dragon Lily.
Well, yeah, I know I
Don't
don't.
worry, guys, I'm on it.
So what now, guys? So what now?
Mouse, brainstorm.
And
Please.
That-
Damn it!
This
I already
last
saved a
day.
bumble and killed Kringle.
I know, okay, but you've been like kick ass this whole time. I tried to make Frederick kick ass, but I ended up
Damn it, I already
deactivating.
did 2 things. I already saved a Bumble Mommy and killed Kringle. What more do you want?
Save Christmas too.
I can't just save Christmas, pull it out of my ass.
Wait a minute.
The
No,
presents
no.
have been up Harry's ass the whole time.
Oh, that would be so unpleasant.
No, they're in Cole's ass. That's where the gloves came from.
Oh my god.
Oh god, the gloves were someone's present.
You guys figured it out. The gloves were presents.
Really?
Oh
Well,
my
He is
god.
the Grinch.
no.
He is the
Oh my
Grinch.
god.
I'm
Really?
really joking. I'm joking.
Okay.
Oh, please. Okay. I thought I guessed it.
Yes, an
I was like,
entire year's worth
"Yay!"
of presents for the entire, like, all of the inhabitants of this Christmas island.
Up his ass.
Up his ass. The
I mean-
gloves were just his presents.
I mean,
Right, the
stranger
glove
things
for
have
his
happened.
Well, I've already made my deductions. We were in that that cabin that was in the middle of nowhere. That could have been something. The cave we were in, that could have been something. They still
to save
could be
you
in that
time,
sack of
the
his.
cave was just a cave, and the cabin was the cabin with the farm.
That's it. Yeah.
That's just it. It was
I mean,
like
he
an
said-
extra. I think I explained it like the cabin was just an extra little building that people could live in when it was warmer.
Mm-hmm.
That way they could just easily tend to the farm.
Yeah.
It was the
Okay.
living space.
Wait, he had to go get a bumble. That was a place he went that we haven't seen yet.
You just
Yeah,
have
it
to go
is.
get a bumble.
So if I could,
So, you go ahead.
if I could locate a bumble and follow them back to their nest, that is probably a place where Kringle went. If they have a nest, they might not have a nest. I don't know.
You know as much about bumbles as Mouse knows about bumbles.
Can we ask people about bumbles? Is there like a resident bumble expert in this town?
Yeah, if they're local fauna, then
Roll luck.
yeah.
Everyone or just him?
Just him. He's the one that suggested it. You get
Yeah.
-1 from the DM.
Yeah.
Damn it!
And you get -1 from you. There is no resident bumble expert.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yes.
Oh my
bumble
god.
bumper.
You know what? You just missed him. He was in town for like 3 days and left just before this whole Kringle mess started.
I bow. Thank them
Man,
for
that
their
guy's
time.
an expert on bumbles. He knows everything.
I vow, thank them for their time, go back to the group, and start whittling small wooden dolls again.
As you walk
Uh-oh.
away, he continues to go on about everything that man knows about bumbles. But you
Well,
walk away.
wait, no, Tim! Damn it!
Ah!
He could have. Son of a
Okay,
bitch!
Okay,
he could
can
have.
I
He could have had information. Be like, he knows the bumbles live in the, the
Okay,
climb
I
of
go back.
tundra, and
You walk away, and then you're like, wait a minute.
I go back.
And you turn around and you walk back up to him, and he's still talking. And my God, they'll eat anything. They'll even eat people. Did you know that? I once saw, well, not saw, but I heard my friend had seen a friend who knew a guy who was talking about bumbles. And he said that he found where they live one time. And there were giant piles of poo bigger than he was tall. Oh my goodness. Bumbles are just these massive monsters. Did you know they have 3
Back and
stomachs?
forth.
No, I didn't, kind sir.
Cody.
Their eyeballs are bigger. Their
Cody.
eyeballs are bigger than
Cody.
my head.
Was there a reason
Cody.
the bumble was gonna explode?
I may have saved Christmas.
Mouse, by saving the bumble, you killed
Ruined
Christmas. You son of a bitch.
Are we serious?
Yeah, Yeah, in the bumble's stomach because he has 3 of them. You know.
We're gonna have to sift through all the poo to get the presents.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go find a bumble now.
Let's go find the
I'm gonna
bumble.
teach them the poo sifting dance.
Oh God.
Ding, ding, ding! The bumble ate the presents.
Let's
God
go.
damn
Oh
it.
my
Let's,
god!
let's go. Let's go get the bumble.
Mouse
Well, we
literally
gotta
took
go.
the presents away.
We
Mouse
kinda
literally
want
took
the
the presents
presents.
away.
I
Oh
took
my
two
God,
giant
that's
animals
so
out of
bad.
town, goddammit.
Like, I was gonna have it fucking rain the presents down, but then you're like, no, I stopped this and I saved the bumble. And I was like, oh shit, now what? They fucked up.
I wanted the bumble to live. Damn it. You
Okay.
played on our our love of giant
I have
animals.
no idea how you guys are gonna fucking find this bumble in time.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Son of
so
a bitch.
I'm
No
You
one
so
else
guys
has
let
a
it
bit
rain
more?
the presents?
Michael
What?
is so upset right now.
What? How even? Like, what? If the bumble was gonna evacuate its bowels when it died, and then you were going to have a giant rainstorm
No,
come
no,
through.
the bumble was going to fucking explode and it was going to rain charred presents and poo.
But then Christmas would still be ruined. The presents will be charred.
Well, I mean, most of the presents would be fine.
Wait,
By what logic?
but we already kind of know the area the bumbles are in. We've been there.
Yeah,
I
so
know
we just
where
gotta
I
get
led the bumble.
there.
You
So we
know
have
that
a
the
lot of
bumble
information to go
inhabits
on.
a giant forest.
All we have to do is find the one with the explosive collar on it.
It broke off. Cody said it broke off.
No, he
No,
said
I
it
said that
malfunctioned.
it didn't function and nobody took
Ah.
the collar off of it, so it still has this collar.
So it still
of
has the
explosives
collar
around
on
its
it.
neck.
We can still find the
Okay.
one. We can
And
still
we
find
I
the
have
area.
a suggestion.
I mean,
hang
Xander
on.
and
Xander.
Bronzeheart could could get Kringle's remote and fix it and just hit the button.
Okay, no, we are not doing that.
I
I said
would.
was to save the bumble.
Yeah, he spent so much fortune trying to save that thing, man.
Moral obligation.
We want
We
to
are
save
not-
Christmas and the giant animal.
No, this is
My job here is to
Spider-Man.
save a
You have to
Christmas,
save the
not a
bumble or
bumble.
Christmas.
No! No! And then in the
That
can't
process,
have
we
both.
save neither. So, question. Xander,
Yes.
you can read minds.
Okay.
How
I can.
far can you reach with that?
I
If
don't.
you can see them.
Only if you can
I'll-
see them?
Only
if you
people
can
I can. Only people that are in my line of sight.
Damn it.
And generally, it also helps to be nearby. Like, you can't just be like, I see a guy on the edge of the horizon. I'm going to read his mind.
I
Like,
wanted him
line
to
of sight
thought
and short
projection
vision.
Bumble, where are you? And
Well,
see if we could
Can't do that.
use him as psychic pinging technology.
Well,
Nope.
keep in mind. Well, keep in mind, Cody. He randomly got mind reading, so he doesn't know exactly how it works quite yet. Even though he's technically only had it for a short time.
Okay,
I mean,
but it still
are-
doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
still
he
work
doesn't.
like that.
But I was
I-
answering in character.
Okay, so you can't do it. Okay. All
Xander
right.
himself doesn't know.
Okay. Okay.
So not only
So
Hey.
anyway,
the bumble, you also
Mouse
ruin
ruined
it.
Christmas.
Way to go, guys. We took the conservation
I'll give you
route.
guys 10 minutes to figure out how to solve this.
Oh my god.
it's all
why?
meta right
Like-
now.
Come
no,
on.
it's all fucking meta right now. You guys well, I mean, in character, you guys can guess. Like, I'm pretty sure Tim actually even said, like, what if it's in the
I
bumble's
did.
stomach?
He
My
did. He said
character
in
did.
character.
Okay. So I look around the town. I see if there's any kind of like drug or medicine store.
Why?
There's like a pharmacy.
Reasons.
I want
Oh.
to get the highest power laxative they have in large
Oh
quantity.
God!
Oh.
Yes.
Can't you just use Epic
The
Hack or something?
highest power
Being
laxative.
this the post-apocalypse, medicines are both rare and hard to come by. Although laxatives are generally not in that high of demand. So, like, they can give you, like, 2 bottles of laxatives.
Okay, I'll take what I can get.
Prunes will also work.
That'll be 50 gold weights.
Do we have that? I don't have.
guess,
Frederick doesn't have money.
I guess I have the most money, don't I?
I have that. I pay for it. We're done.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mouse. Mouse, you're saving Christmas single-handedly. Thank you.
I'm
All
a
of you were
specially
completely
trained.
unnecessary. Mouse would have found his own way to do this.
I am a specially trained agent of the Jewish Anti-Defamation League. We hold high standards.
So, back
Oh
to
man.
Mr.
Okay.
Talkity Talk Bumble. I asked him if he knows where the Bumbles live, considering he referenced that.
Oh, no, I don't. And then he goes to list this long line of, I know a guy who knows a guy who once heard about a guy who knew a guy who knew where the Bumbles lived. But most people just find him in the forest.
Okay.
So you waste like 10 minutes listening to his rant, and then he ends with, but most people just find him in the forest.
Thank you.
Although I don't know why you'd want to find him in the forest. They're scary creatures. They'll eat you, you know.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Is this guy Jewish too? Because it sounds like you're doing the accent for it.
You're doing.
I
You're-
just kind of wanted to give a random accent, and I was doing the Jewish accent.
I've imprinted upon your mind.
All of the Christmas-themed people are just Jewish now.
No, this is the Hanukkah village. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's Whoville, damn it.
Just watch, we've been on the wrong
Well, I mean,
island
in
the
the
whole
new
time.
Grinch Stole Christmas, all the Who's have really big noses. So
That's offensive.
That is very offensive.
I'm sorry. Sorry you feel that way. But that's what-
Anyway,
Are you a
so-
Who? Are you a Who?
I am not a who. I am a Whovian though.
Whovian.
Bada boom.
I like the Who, but anyway, we're
I do
divulging.
too. Nice.
So
band.
anyway, back
Uh,
to. So anyway, he ends, but you usually find them in the forest, and I say thank you, and guess I walk away.
He's still talking when you walk away.
That's
Did he
great.
stop? Did he ever stop?
No, he didn't.
No,
goes
he's going
back
on and on, announcing all sorts of arbitrary information about Bumbles. Some of it useful, most of it not. He'll like start a topic and just fill it with like nonsense information, and then he'll end it with like the relevant part that was actually helpful. So like, oh well, maybe I'll just continue listening, and then he goes on and on again about like some stuff that doesn't matter, and then
The moon is made of
relevant.
cheese.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, it's all about Bumbles, but like how I was doing, he was saying
Yeah.
like about this. He knew a guy who knew a guy about people who could find him. But then in the end, he finally told you like where you could find him.
Okay, and so I go back to the group, and considering the presents are in the Bumble stomach is meta knowledge, we need now to work that out.
No, that's one of our guesses right now. We have other guesses, but that is
Yeah, you
one
guys
of
can
our
act
ideas.
on your guess. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I
that's a
won't strike you
guess.
with blue lightning for that.
That's. I mean, that was a guess. You brought it up, and I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I bring it up, and I'm like, yep, makes sense. The guy was evil. Why not feed them to a giant monster?
Okay,
so
we
let's-
get everyone, we round up, and we head off in the direction that I took the Bumble in an attempt to track it.
Okay, we'll say it's like noon.
Alright.
Who is doing the tracking?
What do we need for that?
It is understanding survive.
Why is Lannister not here?
I have 2 survive, but only 2 understanding.
I
Can
have
it
have-
three
be,
understanding.
can
And I
it be
think Xander has
Zufinity as
more.
well?
Okay, who has the highest survive? I'm at 2 right now.
Not Zufinity, no.
Never mind.
Zufinity's like, I'm gonna make this cat like me.
Alright.
I have no survive.
I have
So
Gross.
whoever has the highest survive and whoever has the highest understanding can work together.
Yeah, I have 0 survive. Does
Let's
anyone have
go.
any?
I have 2.
Okay.
Let's get the whole party on this. Like, let's all work together and think it through and track it down and, like, yeah, get as many bonuses as we can.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Teamwork.
Or you could do it like this. You could all work together and cover like a little bit of ground, or you could spread out in teams and help each other and cover more of an area, but only a few of you will find it. And you have to take time to like go get the others.
What do you
I
guys
mean,
think?
yeah, I don't know.
Like right now, you're finding a needle in a haystack, basically.
Yeah.
That, oh god, this is so meta because I'm an engineer, but why not? That, collar is a piece of radio equipment. We have engineers. We might be able to triangulate it.
We do have the remote. Would one of our engineers like to come up with that idea?
New project?
Oh,
Dave,
Harry
the
can
one-
have that idea.
I'll be.
Hey, if
I'll
that's
be-
like a wireless thing, can you track it down? I don't know how that works.
I possibly could.
That's a plausible event. We could see
There
what we
is
got.
currently okay. Yes, you could track down the radio signal, but if you critically fail, you will blow it up. You will set off the signal,
Okay.
and it'll blow up the Bumble.
and it'll blow up the Bumble.
Will we hear where the Bumble dies from?
Probably.
Guys,
If
I
you guys
don't know about
you guys
this.
just fix the remote to just blow up the Bumble, and you will most definitely know where the Bumble is.
But
Eric,
that's
what
But the
can we
Bumble
do?
is dead.
Damn it.
Eric, should we be nice and not kill it, or should we try to, or should we just?
I want so
I'm just
bad
going-
to save this
Okay.
monster.
Okay,
I'm-
wait a minute.
I'm going
Hold
to.
on. Xander has 5 understanding. We have another
4.
engineer. Okay, 4 understanding. That would mean all 4 dice would have to roll up as 1s. That is very statistically improbable. Also, question, does anyone else have higher understanding? Does anyone have a 5?
No, I have 2.
I have 4. I'm equal with him.
Okay. But still, 4 dice coming up as 1s, that's... the odds are pretty narrow.
True.
Cody, what do you consider critically failing on this roll?
All ones.
Okay.
All ones is a good
Okay,
fail.
then.
I
Alright,
know
no,
in the
then
core
it's
book,
totally...
like a percent chance to roll all ones with 4 dice. I don't know where that is though in the core book.
No,
Is it at the
I
end,
think
Mouse?
I think it's totally worth a risk.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's.
Eric?
Yeah, it's somewhere near the end.
I say
I mean,
it's worth
that's
it.
just if you critically fail trying to locate it. Like you could also just fail to locate it too. You could try. The other thing that you could do is just intentionally blow it up. Oh, I found it.
No.
What to do?
Yeah, but I don't want to intentionally blow it up.
I'll fix it and then let the party decide what to do with it.
Alright, good enough.
Yeah, Dragon Lily's indifferent, you know. Assassin.
Okay,
Because
things
attribute
die.
4 with skill of 5.
All right.
This is just number of successes, though. This
You
doesn't
just said
count a
you
crit
just said roll
fail.
for. You said roll on my understanding engineering.
What? Sorry.
You said roll understanding engineering.
Understanding engineering
All right.
to create a device that will locate the bubble.
3 successes.
You are getting a lot of interference from other mechanical radio devices. And without
But did
Um,
I fix the remote at all?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were trying to locate the bumble.
No, this is just to fix the thing. That you
You
still
are
declared it was.
fixing the remote.
Yes, you
You
declared it was
fixed-
broken.
With
I'm
3
fixing
successes, you have fixed the bumble explodes remote.
it.
Okay.
Now,
The bumble
now that
goes
I
on the
Good.
remote.
now I will check to see if if it has established a proper connection to see if I can locate it.
Okay.
So now I'll make a roll for that. Okay.
Wow.
1, 2.
Yeah.
No, I didn't put the exclamation point in front of it.
Oh, he didn't.
3. My bad.
So yeah, 3. Again.
3 successes. Again, you are getting a lot of interference from other nearby
It was worth a
radio
shot.
frequency devices.
Well, let's get out of town then, away from other radio frequency devices, and get away from the
They
big
run over
nuclear power
radio
plant.
waves everywhere.
How
The
far
fir-
out of town do you want to go?
Forest.
Let's go to where I left it.
Yeah.
I bring that up. Well,
Let's
let's
go
that was
there.
where I left it.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
go there.
I'm gonna say you went like an hour out.
Okay.
Okay, so an hour passes and you guys go out you guys walk out an hour.
Okay.
We're gonna bring the snowmobile and the sleigh though. That'd go a lot faster.
Yeah.
Okay. So 10 minutes.
Okay.
And for my own amusement, Matt, roll nimbleness drive.
All right. This is getting. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm sorry, understanding drive. You've never driven a snowmobile before. And you're not dodging something, so it's understanding
Okay, so
drive.
this is much better than possible now.
Yeah. And 1. What's your drive? 2? You get 2 successes.
Drive 2, yeah.
You get 2 successes.
Two
many?
successes.
Okay.
Got 2.
You can successfully drive the snowmobile. Good job.
Ah!
You drive the snowmobile out, pulling the rest of the party behind, and you turn on. Xander turns on the device that will attempt to locate the Bumble, and it gives you. Okay, what kind of device did you build? With like, it's not a GPS. It's just going to tell you the direction. That's how
Homing beacon.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay,
Dang.
and you
Dang.
get.
Basically what I was trying to do with his psychic ability, but you couldn't do.
Yeah, you guys get a direction.
Yay!
Alright, that's good.
We can still do this, guys. I believe
There
in
is
us.
absolutely no way of telling how far it is, considering it's
Shit.
had a whole night of travel. Actually, it's had a whole day in between it. It's had like a day and a half of travel.
Then again, I would hope it sleeps at some point.
Yeah, I'm just saying it has had a whole day and a half of you guys don't know where it is.
Question: are there any tracks or obvious paths that it would have taken?
There are tracks for a way as you like. I'm assuming the group now goes after it.
Yeah.
There are tracks for a way,
Mhm.
but after a while, it kind of fades off. Other Bumble tracks crisscross, like event the forest, blocking snow from falling correctly. Snow falling, it screws up the tracks. So you guys start following. How long will you guys go before giving up? Like, I'm not gonna tell you when you find it, if you find it, or what, but how long would you guys go before deciding we're not gonna find it?
Would everyone agree on dark?
Yeah.
Makes more
Yeah.
sense.
Party's
Well,
decision.
No.
Because
Dark's
if it
coming up
gets to
soon.
dark and you don't find it, that's game over.
Yeah.
I mean, we still have the oil lantern. We can follow it by that.
But then
And we
you've
said-
missed
I
your
mean-
deadline. That is the bare bones
Yeah.
minimum of missing your
Yeah.
deadline.
We can't. Like, we literally.
Well, Mouse has ruined Christmas, everybody.
I mean, he didn't mean to. He really didn't.
No,
I know. We
It
know.
was a really good surprise you guys didn't see coming until the very end. Until you had to look for it.
I
Mouse is just too much of a nice guy.
Or vice versa, Cody's just too much of an evil DM.
Yeah, but
I
I'm the
mean,
DM. I'm
I
not at
kinda-
fault here. What happened is
kinda-
happened.
I know.
What I have planned is what I have planned.
We have a translocator. We could theoretically find it. I mean, if these are only presents big enough for an island, we could theoretically find it like almost the last day of, and just have them translocate back and forth with armfuls of presents.
I can only translocate to places I can see or places I remember really well.
Correct.
And you've been there, and you can also like go by line of sight, the top of the mountain, look at the village, look at the top of the mountain, look at where
Correct.
we were.
Yeah, so he could totally translocate. She could totally translocate.
And by island, like this is a big island. I mean,
But there are few enough toys that they
you
fit
guys
in
had
one
to take
bumble.
a boot in, and you guys thought it was like a mainland.
But there are few enough toys that they would fit in one bumble.
Yeah, but the Bumble has 3 stomachs.
Did you not hear the guy ramble on about bumbles? They're massive creatures with 3 stomachs.
Okay, do you know how big any object's stomach is in comparison to the size of itself? I mean, even if the total mass of a bumble were stomach, you could still pull it off in less than a day.
Here's the
That's
point.
assuming I make the rolls.
You'd have to rewrap them, and it
But
takes time.
I mean, we would have
But
had to
still.
rewrap them anyway. When you decided to blow up the Bumble.
Let's before we're getting ahead of ourselves. Before we go on too far,
Okay.
we have to work towards you finding the bumble first. And the question was, how long do you guys search before giving up?
I wouldn't give up.
Yeah, neither would
Still
Frederick.
giving up.
No, in all seriousness, Frederick, like, this is important to Frederick because Casimir died for this. He's not stopping.
I'm indifferent. I'm just going with party.
Okay.
Though I am
kind of
cold.
indifferent.
Okay. I really just am kind of like, this was all completely unplanned. I was just blow up the bumble, and I've just been making it up as I go since then.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna leave it up to luck roll.
Oh,
You guys
God.
say you wouldn't give up.
Nope.
So, everybody needs to roll luck. And we'll see what happens from there. Eric
Yay
gives
me.
neutral. Tim gives +3.
Damn.
-2 is +1. -1 total. Neutral. -2.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay, was that everybody?
like double one.
The one time I roll good.
Did.
Is that everyone?
Was that everybody? Because we're at -2. DM has to roll.
Anyone have fortune left?
I got -2.
Yeah, you can't use fortune on luck rolls, man.
No, can't use
okay.
fortune on luck
Much as
rolls.
we want to. Yeah,
And that is a total of -4.
Well,
We failed.
You guys locate the bumble, but it has long since defecated.
like where?
You guys locate. You can't track the poo.
We can track its tracks backwards.
You
That'd
could.
give us a chance.
You could. You go past your deadline after nightfall, find the poo.
Okay.
It's all like either digested or like way too gross to use. I left it up to the power of the dice, guys. I'm sorry, but you
Yeah.
save Christmas.
My character, just for
We
laughs.
tried.
You know.
Just for laughs, can I say my
You mean
character has
just
like?
for shits and giggles?
Oh, shut up. Can I just say my character has made a small pile of wooden dolls at this point? Because I've said for the better half of it. 2
No,
days.
that's fine.
he's been
Tim,
carving
the only
wooden-
toys that you guys have are the small piles of wooden mannequin-like dolls that Tim's character has been carving
I'm cool
for
with
the
that.
past day and a half.
We can deliver those.
You'll get to like a handful of houses.
That's better than
A-
nothing.
A number of families that you can count on 2 hands will have a Christmas.
That's
But
better than
everybody
nothing.
will get
Ah.
dolls. Sorry, guys. The dice decreed you failed to save Christmas.
I have one thing
Ah.
I'd like to say.
Okay?
I call in connections with the Jewish Anti-Defamation League.
Oh
I
my
see if
god.
there are any leftover Hanukkah presents.
Yes.
That's right, because Hanukkah comes first.
The Anti-Jewish Defamation League
The Jewish
always has a. The Jewish League. They always have a surplus supply of Hanukkah presents, just in case of an emergency.
Thank you, Mouse.
They
Upon
work
fi-
hand in hand with the elf-like people of Twilight Valley, just in case of an occurrence just like this.
Yes.
We bloody saved
So Harry
Christmas.
calls in
Mouse
his
saved
favors,
I
and
call in my favors.
and by crisp evening, there is an airdrop of new presents to be distributed next overnight, and the elves take it from there, and Christmas is
Yes.
saved.
Frederick.
That's totally some
Frederick?
plot twist shit, but it was good, Mouse.
I mean, okay, does anyone have fortune? I have 3 fortune.
I have no fortune.
Okay. I was gonna say we could
Wait,
bullshit.
can you guys total up a total of 5?
Yeah, that's what I
between
was
all of
saying.
you?
Yeah, I have 3.
Awesome. Okay,
Okay,
Josie, we're
so-
gonna pool fortune and pull this out of our ass. And
You
Mouse.
totally can't
Alright.
do that, but that's what happens. You
Yeah.
pull fortune, and the events described happen.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, and fortune wipe.
Christmas is
Wow.
saved.
Christmas is saved. Okay.
Good job,
Thank
guys.
you so
GG.
much, Mouse.
Yay.
Frederick
Yay!
openly hugs you with his snowman body and says that Casimir can finally find peace.
Aww.
Wow, that's
great.
heavy, man.
I know, right? From the happy character. And then after that exact moment, Frederick goes back to, it was very nice meeting you. I'm glad we can be friends.
Okay then.
So the group is hanging around Twilight Valley, apologizing for their failure to return the presents, but the elves are so happy that Harry was able to pull through in the end with getting this airdrop of presents. Everybody's hanging out. There's Dragon Lily, Bronzeheart, Xander, Harry, Frederick. Am I missing anybody?
I think it's everyone, isn't it?
And Wen.
Uh,
And Wen.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
I
When?
was gonna say,
Sorry.
did I do?
Joe's
Did
like,
you
no,
mention
I
my
don't
name?
think so.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was insensitive.
Everybody simultaneously hears a voice. Wake up.
What? No.
Huh?
Wake up.
It was all
Oh.
a
Oi.
dream.
I said wake up.
Who's that?
Suddenly, Philip, crap, I can't remember Kyle's character. Everybody
Casimir.
wakes up. No,
Damn.
not Casimir. Philip wakes up. He just had this dream. There was Christmas, and he was somebody who he wasn't, and there was all these creative people there. Who else? Tim. Your character wakes up. I can't remember your pirate's name. Edward.
Ignatius
Ignatius. Ignatius Twin Blade Cutlass. He wakes up.
and Kyle's
Oh,
character's
God.
Had
name
the
is Sam.
weirdest dream. Everybody wakes up and had this weird dream. Everybody was sitting, like, they had pulled over off to the side of the creek. Everybody was having a stew, and then they all woke up, fell asleep, and everybody had this weird dream. Xander wakes up.
What?
Xander's, what happened to that man? Where am I? Who are these people?
Oh my god, you're brilliant, dude.
Yeah, I'm a fucking genius.
This is awesome.
Um,
What?
there was
Interdimensional
another.
teleportation.
Tenshi's also there. Wakes up. What happened? Where did that man go?
Oh, alright. What happened?
I
When did
don't-
that? When? What?
And everybody's characters wake up after having this weird dream and/or having this weird interaction. And now you'll all have to wait till next Thursday to
Oh
continue with my regular game.
God,
Wait,
that
can-
was
can I do
brilliant.
I would like to
That
declare
was-
one thing.
Yes,
Super paranoid Philip writes it all down immediately upon hearing it.
sure thing.
And
Writes
who's
down this
Tenchi?
dream. Tenshi is Sam's character.
Ah,
And that's game,
yeah.
guys.
Wait-
Thank you for
wait a
playing
minute.
my holiday
Can I say
adventure.
something?
Wow.